So here we are with another thing to fix, of course. And this is a 2000, it's a rear caliper of specifically the driver's side of a 2015 Honda Odyssey. And I was noticing that this pins was not sliding as well as this one. And of course it was because it has, let's check it out, a hole in the rubber boot, and water, dirt, everything is getting in, and it's kind of seizing this one. Right now I softened it up, but it's not gonna get better. Of course, you have to replace that boot and keep dirt and water out of it. So I'm gonna be, I bought the parts from Ray Bestos. I'm gonna be removing this whole thing. I'll show you later. I have to pry it through here and then remove the rubber boot. And I'll show you the numbers that I bought to replace the whole thing. So here it is. Once you fought your way with prying this thing out of that crevice here, just remove this thing, which if you hear the noise, it's not sliding too well. So I'm gonna remove this one, take a look at it, and replace it. And here it is, just do that and it comes out really easily. Let's look at the part numbers that I have to replace. So here they are. This one is H15178, and that's the one that brings the caliper pins along with this one, which I don't think I'm going to replace this one anyway. And this one, which is H16011, are the rubber boots. So we're going to be using those. Now between these two calipers you have to be careful because one is completely soft and the other one has like a flat section. I'll show you later. But I think that's the top one. That's the one I have to replace. But I guess if I'm going to replace this two, I'm going to replace the pair at least on the same caliper along with the boots, so everything is equal on that caliper. So this one is the round one. Yep. And here's the new one, which is round as well. I'm gonna put this on it. Very light. I'm gonna go through first, turn it. It's good. Here's a new boot. There you go, stays there. There you go. Push and remove the air. Didn't work. Let's go again. Sometimes it's good to show when it fails, right? So you can see that it not only happens to you, it happens to whoever is here. Oh, I'm putting it the wrong way. That's why I was not going to hold. I'm using my left, which I am righty. Let's assist myself. There it is. It stays in place. Hold it straight again. Let this push through. Remove some of the air when you push all the way in. It's easier to do it this way. You can hear the air coming out. Okay. This moves now. Cool. Let's put the other one in. There we go. Oh, come on. I'm doing the right side, okay? There we go. It stays in place. Here's the bad one that I took out. It was starting to rust. So, and by the way, I think you can see that it has, yeah, you can tell by there. It has 1, 2, and 3 flat sides. That's the top one, which here is the new one. You can see 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna put some grease, go through it. The beginning, since it's new, it's giving you a hard time to go through. Once it goes through, it's fine. There you go. And there it moves. Good. Now I'm gonna push, and this one didn't retain air. So it's good. Yeah, of course. So now I just have to put back the caliper. I put back the pads, and remember I changed the pairs because you don't want to do just one, just in case you want this to move along together, right? So I just have to put this back, align it, push it forward. There you go. Let me show you how this is done. I just want to make sure this, I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah, you can. Maybe like this. There is a cross right there on the piston. One of them has to be parallel to these two, so it slides through. There's a peg here, so it's like the peg has to go inside of that one, and it stays in the middle actually at the end, and you have to. I align it there and sliding it back in. I push the pins and everything is aligned at that point. Perfect. So now I'm gonna put this one. I didn't replace these pins. These are, sorry, bolts, because they're in good shape. Let's align this one. It's not perfectly aligned. There. I felt it. So once I torque this too, there's another one that in order to do this job easily, let me show you. I removed that one as well, which is here. This one that allows you to remove that line, the braking line. It makes the job a lot easier because you can pull the caliper. Otherwise, this puts a restriction on you and you cannot really move it that easily. So now I have to put that bolt back in.